By the way, excuse me, we have, as I understand, we have a air alarm. Can I reconnect in 5 minutes just to check it? Hello, it's Samurai Flag channel.
Hello, I'm Kazu. Today, I'm going to interview with Victoria. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview today.
Hello, my name is Victoria. I'm a FeliTalk tutor. I'm trying to tutor small kids, adults, etc. I'm very active, positive, and I'm eager to have new experience and meet new people.
Okay, thanks for introducing yourself. Please tell us current living situation conditions.
Right now, as I live in Ukraine, because during all this war period, I didn't move to any country or city because for the whole period I was here in my native city with my family dog in Lviv in Ukraine, and there were some trouble, some dangerous situations, but we figured it out and everything is okay. But right now it's kind of calm situation in Lviv and people have their normal lives. I think I have a great diet that consists of fruits, vegetables, of course. Oh, I'm a big fan of Asian food. Oh, I really like all the styles of different cuisines, especially Italian, Japanese, etc., etc. I really love trying something new. But right now I cut down on some bakery like donuts, cinnabons. Oh, I love cinnabons. I guess my proposal for me in future must consist only of cinnabons because I love them so much. But right now I just try to cut down on sugar and all that stuff.
So do you have enough food? No?
Yeah, of course I have enough food. I wouldn't exist and try to live normal life without food.
So what's the best thing you wanna eat right now?
Piece of chocolate, maybe, because not only a bar of chocolate, I think the whole piece of chocolates, even not dark chocolate, but Milka or something like that. I'd like to eat a big slice of chocolate. My mouth is watering. I like sweets. I like sweets so much, but no.
What you're currently looking forward to?
I don't know, to victorious, to winning, just to have peace in our country. And people are, the only thing we have about maybe positive thing from this war, people are so gathered. Our the spirit of glorious, maybe of dignity is so strong right now that actually our Ukrainian, all Ukrainians right now are just one big family, and we are ready to fight for our peace, our independence, and that's why I'm proud to be Ukrainian actually, because we are so unique about this, and we are ready to do actually everything just for our home, for our motherland, for each other, because we are one big family, and that's why I love my country and I'm proud to be Ukrainian.
What's your number one pastime right now for you and for Ukrainians? An example, just walking, just watching TV.
Okay, my free time. Oh, by the way, I'm a geek about Sims 4. I like playing Sims 4. I can play Sims 4 for about 4 hours straight with tea or any other drink or cookies. Yes, I can play Sims 4 for all my life. But right now I have a lot of work. I'm in a rush. I have a lot of things to do, chores, work, a lot of meetings, and I have no time for this. But I'm looking forward just to have a minute or two just to lie down on the floor thinking, oh my goodness gracious, I'm so tired. But people who are tired actually, they're happier than people who don't have any time and have a lot of time to play Sims 4 or any other, because when you have work, you have money, you have a proud about yourself that you're doing something. Because come on, when you're a millionaire, you can do a lot of things, but I'm not a millionaire, so I have just to work hard than just to buy electronic arts and Sims 4 and play it for the whole of my life.
Yeah, I know you are a hard worker. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Tell us about your current job about teaching English to Japanese people.
As I didn't have much experience with Japanese community or just to cooperate with Japanese people, it was kind of, it's not hard, but it wasn't, but it was kind of at that time, because I was used to Ukrainian people, and really Ukrainian people are so not the same as Japanese, because we are, when I had my first lesson with my student, I was so talkative, I was so open, and I made even a plan. It was called what about learning English, and I gave him 10 different points why we should learn English, and I was like, and just we learn English, that's so good. And at the end he told me it's for future, and I was so like upset about that, because in Ukraine the more you talk, the more open you seem to be, the more student is open for you.
So maybe Japanese people are nervous about you. So because you're a good teacher.
Maybe.
What do you enjoy about working in English?
I don't know, I just like to share my knowledge of English, because I've been studying English since I was 2, and I'm 18 right now, so I have experience of learning English for 16 years. I'm still learning it because I'm not a native speaker, because I wasn't born in London or United States and all that stuff, and I do not have those knowledge I'd like to have, because I live in Ukraine and I do not have that English speaking society. But I like to people feel confident about their knowledge, because actually when you know English you can afford yourself to travel around the world, because I had thanks to English a possibility to study in Chicago's, as they told me, Chicago's University DePaul, and I had experience to work with Americans, and I was studying Italian in English, living in Ukraine, and it was crazy, because my inner translator was in shock, like, oh my god, what is happening? But it was interesting, and I want people to afford themselves to feel confident about themselves whenever, wherever they'd like to be.
Please tell us about image of Japan and Japanese people, for example, foods, culture, and so on.
First of all, it's culture, because me and my student had one great lesson. It was about cultural awareness, and we exchanged our cultural different things. For example, I showed him from pictures of my city, Lviv. He showed me about Tokyo, and it was very interesting, because culture it's so not the same. The difference of culture is very interesting, just to understand how different we are. And for me, Japan, first of all, it's about business, because people, for me, Japan is the center of business, of different innovations and that stuff. People in Japan are very, cultural aware, because they know about their culture. Always my Japanese students are telling me some interesting facts about Japan, and it's breathtaking just to listen about their nation, about their generation, culture. It's very, very interesting for me. Also, people are very ambitious. Yes, very ambitious, because my students are older, maybe 30 plus, adults. They are mature, but I like it because they understand that they have to learn, and they want to learn. They have their main goal, and they just want to achieve it. Because in Ukraine, people aren't they have their goal, but you better lie and play Sims 4, or I don't know, whatever they want to play. But in Japan, people, they have their main goal, and they will achieve it 100%. and I'm sure about that, because they are very about what they want, and when they will achieve it, they understand that yes, new goal, I achieved this goal, I have another goal. People in Ukraine are more just want about feeling comfortable. People in Ukraine are comfortable, and they just live in that comfortable atmosphere. But in Japan, people are more into achieving business and having their life more in rush. People in Ukraine are just like, chill, guys. What do you want to do? But that's about culture. People in Ukraine are not the same as in Japan.
Please tell us about Ukrainian athletes' success in world championships in athletics and soccer. So, do you know this news?
Actually, I'm not a big sports fan, but maybe Shevchenko's surname is very well known all over the world, because our writer Taras Shevchenko is, he's legend. And we have Andriy Shevchenko. He's the best soccer player in Ukraine and maybe all over the world. Our president, actually, he's an actor. So, the thing is, whoever you are, you can be whoever you want to be. If you're a lawyer, you can become an actor. If you're an actor, you can become a president. If you are a president, you can become a sportsman. Like, dude, you can do whatever you want. It's not Hollywood, you think, people tell that America is a country of possibilities. No, guys. Ukraine is a country of possibilities. Because if you're an actor, you can become a president.
What would you like to do when the war is over?
Oh, I really want to travel around Ukraine, because I really want to go to Mariupol, like Mariupol, Kherson. I want to go to Kharkiv, because I was in big amount of countries all over Ukraine, but like it was western part. I was all over Europe. I was in United Arab Emirates, but I wasn't in Kharkiv. I wasn't in any other city in Ukraine, and it's very sad for me, actually, because as I understand, there are a lot of cities that are damaged and even ruined at all, like Mariupol, as I mentioned, and that's very bad. I feel upset about this.
Yeah, so how about while traveling?
Some countries are very into our world, as Poland. Poland really helps us, but it's hard for me to tell, because I'm only a first year of political science university, but it's hard for me to understand who is on which sides. Who is in Russian side, who is in Ukrainian side, who is not, like, who is on both sides or non-sides. It's hard for me. It's very hard for me. By the way, excuse me, we have, as I understand, we have air alarm. Can I reconnect in 5 minutes just to check it?
Okay.
Okay, so I see you in 5 minutes, because I think it's air alarm and I really have to check it. 5 minutes. And here we go again. Yes, here we go again.
Please continue that story.
I think we should gather all around the world and fight against evil, because people in Ukraine are just suffering from nothing and for nothing. So let's be cultural and, I don't know, human aware about all of things. And let's have fun, because come on, in Ukraine we are postponing our Atlas weekend for 5 years. For 5 years we're postponing our favorite music festival. First it was COVID-19, and then it was war. Please let Ukrainians have Atlas weekend. I beg you.
I have an additional question. One question. Are you in contact with your friends now, or are you actually able to see them? So what do you talk about when you meet?
thanks God, all my friends and their families are in safe, because I have a lot of friends from Kyiv, I have friends from Kharkiv, and I have friends from Dnipro. When it was the first day of war, we were in panic because my family is from Lviv. I don't have family in eastern part, and everything is okay, but I was very nervous about my friends from lower Ukraine. And when we meet, actually, yes, right now we are more talking about daily things, but when it was the first days of war, we were talking only about war. All our thoughts were about war. Our life was war. Our heads were war. And because war is not starting every day in every country, especially because actually I was ready for this. I was mentally ready for everything, because we knew that something is wrong, something is happening. I was kind of ready, but it was a surprise for me when I woke up and my mother told me that the war all around Ukraine started, and there was some measles in Ivano-Frankivsk that is very near to Lviv, Kyiv, Kharkiv, and I was in shock actually, because I was like, really, what the hell is happening? But right now we are more used to this, because people are able to use to things like stress and etc., and we are used to this. But our soul and our spirit is still strong, and every day we are stronger and stronger, and we are ready to do impossible things, but we are ready to do this. And all of us will stand for our Ukraine, because it's our land, and nothing can happen, because we are here.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview today under such difficult circumstances. So keep hope alive for a brighter future, and take care of yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity, and have fun and enjoy your life, because life is the only thing you have. Love your family, hug your kittens, dogs, and your friends, and kisses and hugs. Kisses and hugs from Victoria from Ukraine.
This interview is over.
Okay, it's over right now. So I'm gonna start it and finish it. Goodbye, guys. See you.